Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's In Z News. So in today's video, we'll run through the Dragon Quest Dice Great Adventure collab event and see what is to come to the Guardian Tales KR server first. So first of all, we will look at the event description. So collaboration between Guardian Tales and Dragon Quest, the Great Adventure of Tai, will be held during the period below. So first 2 weeks after tomorrow, we will get the first half, and then subsequent 2 weeks we'll get the second half. So in the first half, we will get to meet Dai and Mam. So Mam and her exclusive weapon do not appear in summons and can only be obtained as event rewards. So I guess she's the Gauri of this event, and Dai is like the Lina of this event. So the first to be released, but the power level I cannot confirm yet. So a Pope will be added after 12th January 2023. So this is the second half. And in the second half, right, Dai as well as his EX weapon pickup will continue. So yeah, you guys will be able to sort of see the power level of Pope before deciding on whether or not you want to invest in Dai. So previously Lina was the more powerful one, so Lina came first and then Zelos came afterwards, but Zelos was a little bit underwhelming, so he didn't receive much attention. Whereas this time around it could be different, we shall see. And then let's move on to the next part. Okay, so after the collab you can purchase evolution stone, okay, and you can actually get the stones in the dungeons as well. Okay, so similar to Lina and Zelos. So this is Dai. So Dai has a party buff crit hit chance plus 40%. Over here is a basic warrior unit, and I'll include the description of the weapon over here. So personally, I think the translation on my side is a little bit wonky, but he has a pretty straightforward kit. It's damage and damage reduction on your enemy. So I'm pretty sure he's very close to be a dogfight unit, and being a warrior, probably not so good in Colosseum because he doesn't have any chase mechanic in the kit based on the description, but we shall see. And then we have Mam. So her party buff is HP plus 40%. And it's an earth unit support, and she's like a healer unit. So I don't know how to actually evaluate her, because Earth's last healer was Alba, and I do think that Alba is a very good healer unit because her party buff is Earth attack, so you get to buff your team's damage while having sustain. As for Mam, I won't evaluate her. So for Mam and Dai, I'll obviously do the Howdy video. So I apologize for the lack of Howdy video for the past 2 weeks because I was having holidays, was just busy with other stuff, and I didn't have the time to do it, so I skipped it. And I'll definitely cover Dai and Mam moving forward into the year 2023. So that is for the two new units from the event. And this is the notes. So this will be a question which I guess some of you guys will always ask me, so I'm just gonna like go through this and let you guys understand how this will work. So we will be getting the special mileage ticket, and for this collab heroes and exclusive weapon, so namely Dai as well as his EX weapon, and Pope and his EX weapon, you can exchange their weapon or the hero for 200 special tickets. So this special mileage ticket can only be obtained from the collab summons. And after the event, right, this special mileage ticket will be converted into regular purple mileage ticket. So do take note. So if you have 100 special mileage, you will get 100 normal mileage after the event. So in the hero progression, you won't get stats. So your usual hero, if you get a unit, you get it to 5-star, and then you max out the Awakening Stones portion, you get a little bit of stats. But for the limited units, you're only getting gems for it. So this is to prevent power creep. In the case if future players were to join the game and they are not like in time for the collab, right, they can't really spend their way because it's limited edition. So next one, so you can acquire gems from knowledge when acquiring collaboration equipment and costumes. However, knowledge points can only be acquired through costumes. So this is basically with regards to the knowledge point portion. And yeah, so the ones that you can summon is Dai and Pope, and the one that you get for free is Mem. So this is the detail for the event. So that's pretty much it. Then next one, we have equipment improvements. Okay, so this is the Nightmare. Okay. I don't know who this unit is talking about, right? It could be, give me a second. So improve strike technique, general attack. Nightmare is actually EX weapon for Rule, right? So I'm not too sure whether or not this is referring to Rule, but this is a hero. So this improvement increases the general attack animation of the unit, effect, etc, etc. So improvement has been made so that the hero's direction changes naturally depending on the direction he moves. So judgment time is increased slightly to match the improved effect, and regardless of the change in judgment time, the total damage remains the same as before. Attack range increases from 1.5 square to 1.8 square. Okay, I'm not too sure who this nightmare unit is, but if let's say it's Rule, then 1.5 square to 1.8 square is not bad, I guess, right? So but I honestly lost as to which unit they are referring to, so it's hard for me to make a judgment whether or not all these buff will be good on the unit. But usually an attack range buff is pretty neat on any unit, right? It means that you have better targeting mechanics, and obviously general attack animation and effects being improved will be of great help for that unit. So we shall see after the official update to see like what unit it is and what are the changes made to the unit, so we will stay tuned for that. Then we have Kamel JP voice and Curse Kamel JP voice as well. So basically Kamel is coming to JP, and finally the meta slave era is here. So next one, this is the collab short story, right? So this is the short story as usual, part 1, part 2. Then boss rush improvement. Okay, so let's look at it. Okay, combined total score. Okay, not very major. Issue that caused the current progress button sound effect to be displayed when selecting unavailable stages in a boss rush. Okay. The number of Hunter's Mark currently owned is displayed in the reward window. So this one gives you a better understanding of how many Hunter's Mark you have. 1,000 commas are added to the bonus score for kills. What's 1,000 commas? Okay, this one I'll wait until the next up the season for boss rush to see. Improvements will be made so that the last stage played is selected when exiting a stage through a pause during the progress of the stage. Okay, so this one is very helpful, because I think one mistake that people often commit is they go into a level 80 or 90 stage and then they reset and then it starts at level 50, so they waste up one attempt on the boss rush. But then again, to be really honest, I think boss rush is a 1-2 time thing per week. Okay, you only get one team, right? You have like 3 teams. Just do it like one time and get the best score and you're done with it. Like maybe you will do a bit of optimizing to get more points if you have the teams and units to support it. But honestly speaking, I really think that boss rush is not that good of a game mode. It's pretty boring. I only do it like once or twice per week. Maybe I'll do a video to talk more about boss rush, you know, just moving forward to see whether or not there's improvements or changes. But there's also a lot of bugs with this game mode, which like I think when it's released on the global, there's a lot of hackers as well. So yeah, I'm just not very contented with boss rush so far. The next one, issue where a monster summoned by Dark Magician pattern dies and another monster hatches during the death motion output. Okay, so basically endless zombie for the minions. Okay, so that is for the boss rush changes. We shall see. Then Caesar achievement, additional missions. Okay. Then new team for your fishing farm, more guild emblems added. So Mariel, Beth, Kana, Bari, Hana, Mad Panda, basically more units to put in your guild emblem page. So yep. Next one, team deathmatch improvements. So issue where the damage increase effect was consumed incorrectly when a hero is knocked down in fever time has been fixed. Okay. Issue where a summon hero, Danny and Panda defeated a hero, the summon hero did not receive the attack power increase effect. Okay. Issue where the team deathmatch allowed entry time was intermittently displayed as the arena entry time is fixed. Okay, so that is for like improvements. I mean I do see a lot of Mad Panda trio, so I think this one maybe it's reported by like players who are using it, like they didn't get the buff and they fix it. I really don't know like how they actually discovered this one, because I really don't see Mad Panda trio a lot in team deathmatch. And who is running Mad Panda trio? Oh, actually no, Mad Panda trio is okay in 3v3. because it has quite a big AoE and it deals a decent amount of damage. So I guess that's that. But yeah, we've got this issue, very detailed one, a very specific one. And next one, we have guild rate improvements. Description text related to the carryover party is added in the help and carryover mode notification. So this is more for like players who just joined the game or do not understand how the carryover work. Probably better description to let them understand more about it. So co-op map, no, this is not a new map, so just a new season added, the long map. We have what's this? Oh, so the loot will be reproduced for co-op. So blue helmet and blue helmet sign coffee. So this is for the water one. It will be removing water elemental helmets. So the boss will probably be, I'll say, earth, I guess. If you remove fire, you're probably putting in, I mean, if you're removing water, you're probably putting in earth boss so that you use fire units, or maybe a water boss that you put earth units. I'm not too sure, we shall see. Next one, change app icon. So new app icon, other bug fixes and improvements. Okay, so these are text changes, not gonna run through. So packages, so there's a 5,000 green hammer package, so save up your gems if you want your green hammer. So there's a dice adventure package 1, package 2, package 3, package 4, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is the big package. And there's a relay package as well. So take note, right? Return warrior package. Okay, so this is for the people that left the game. They can come back and buy this pack. Okay, so that's for the purchase part. We'll talk more about it in everything you need to know. Then the new event. Okay, so pick up banner. I'll link up the units for the pickup event on the right hand side, so you guys can prepare yourself for it. Usually people will ask, what are the units in the pickup banner? So they're here, and then there's event boost. So event boost will be for the expedition and mirror dungeon content. So World Expedition and mirror dungeon. So guild raid, Pharaoh's Tomb, meteor excavation, new guardian pass Amy, and returning and new night attendance event. So that's that. Then for the costume side, we have Dai and Mam's costume, a new mirror costume. This is a repeated Nari costume. So these three are the new ones. Okay, this one looks really neat. This one sort of, because the total change in color, it honestly is really nice, I think. But I wonder whether or not there will be any special animation, like pinkish animation, because the normal attack is really pink in color. Maybe the explosion change in color or something, like a solar flare. We shall see. So that's for the costumes, right? So a lot of reprints. Then we have weapons over here. So for the weapon side, no reprints. And that's pretty much it for this video. For tomorrow, I'll be streaming the update live. So stay tuned for the Dice Great Adventures update. And I'll see you guys again in a live stream tomorrow. Remember to like and subscribe in order to see more contents from the channel. And I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!